We were speaking about preparations for the holiday, Chol HaMoed. Now, there's a mitzvah from the Torah, according to the Rambam and Shulchan Aruch, mitzvah from the Torah to be happy on the Yom Tov. Samachta bechagecha. So the Gemara says men may fulfill this mitzvah by getting meat and wine on the holiday. Drinking wine and eating meat, that's how you fulfill the mitzvah, Samachta bechagecha. How does your family fulfill this mitzvah? For the kids, you have to buy them candy or you buy them toys, something they get excited for the holiday. They're in a good mood. Or for the ladies, you have to buy a dress, or you have to buy clothes, jewelry, something to make them feel special and happy. Especially in Pesach, the women work the most. And they make a joke. We say, Avadim Hayinu, we were slaves. The women say, we're still slaves today. That they're still working so hard for this, that they're preparing for Pesach. We have to reward them for all the hard work they do, and to make them sure that they're happy and they're not sad on this holiday of Pesach. So therefore, it's a mitzvah to make sure to buy those appropriate shopping before the holiday and to give it them right before the holiday to make them happy on the holiday. Also, the Shulchan Aruch writes that a person's dress, how he dresses on Yom Tov, has to be nicer than how he dresses on Shabbat. This is part of the simcha of Yom Tov and the respect for Yom Tov. You have to wear nicer clothes on Yom Tov than you wear on Shabbat. So it has to be separate clothes, preferably separate clothes, and nicer than what you wear on Shabbat. Yom Tov doesn't come often. Yom Tov comes every once in a while. We have to give it that kavod. Person also has to make sure, like I said yesterday, this day Hametz quotes the Arizal and writes that the Arizal says whatever you spend on Yom Tov and whatever you spend for the holidays, Hashem will give you back double. So therefore, a person shouldn't be shy to spend on these gifts that I mentioned, to spend on the clothes and the food and all the expenses of the holiday. There's a famous story with the Levi Hizuk Berditchev Alav Shalom, especially by Pesach. He used to sit Erev Pesach before the Seder, and he used to tell his students, go and bring me some alcohol, go bring me some whiskey, some vodka. They told him, Rabbi, it's a sword, the government doesn't allow, what are you talking about? He said, go and find. So he went, they knocked a few doors, they know a person who knows a person, they brought him some alcohol. Then he said to me, go and buy and bring me this fabric. They said, it's a sword to have, the government will put us in jail if we have this fabric. He said, go and find it. He went, one guy knows another guy who knows another guy, underground, they have a guy who has it. He says, now we can make a holiday. He says, no, now you need to find me Hametz. Hametz, Kodarav, it's a sur. Hametz is already, nobody has Hametz in the house. Go and find, I need the Hametz now. He goes and he looks, nobody in the whole town had Hametz. Everybody cleaned their whole house from Hametz. He says, now we can go and do the Seder. He says, we're going to pray. He prayed to Hashem, look, the government says you're going to be in jail if you have alcohol. The government says you're going to be in jail if you have this fabric. And you see, people still had it. But Hametz, Hashem said, and nobody has. You see, Hashem, how the Jewish people are? So therefore, there's a big zechut that everybody goes out of the way for Pesach. And this should be a zechut for us. Bezat Hashem, we see the month of Geulah, Bezat Hashem.